Hi, this is Jason from the QuickBooks team. Workflow automations help you save time by automating repetitive tasks, and they help you set up approval systems for invoices and bills. Let's go over the different types of workflows available in QuickBooks Online Advanced and Intuit Enterprise Suite, then how to set them up and edit them. Select Workflow Automation. This is where you can set up new workflows from pre-built templates, or create your own custom workflow. Select View All to see all of the templates. You can use the filters to narrow down the list of templates, or move your cursor over Workflow Automation and select Approvals, Reminders, or Notifications to see just one type of workflow. Reminders send an email to customers, vendors, or someone within your business to remind them of an action they need to take, like paying an invoice. Approvals create procedures within your company that limits what users can do before it's approved. For instance, you can set up an invoice approval process that triggers anytime someone records an invoice over a specific dollar amount. Notifications alert customers, vendors, or someone within your business to important events, like notifying customers you received their payment, or notifying someone within your organization that someone else recorded a transaction. Each workflow has a brief description to tell you what it does. You can also search for a workflow. Let's set up one of the most commonly used workflows, a send payment reminder for customers. Select the template to start. Enter a name for your workflow. Each workflow contains instructions for QuickBooks when certain triggers are met. For this workflow, QuickBooks looks for this: invoice payment status is unpaid. If an invoice has any status other than unpaid, like if it's paid, then this workflow won't do anything. But if the status is unpaid, then QuickBooks will perform this action. Select it to learn more about it and customize it. QuickBooks will start performing actions 3 days before the invoice is due at this time of day. After you've chosen when QuickBooks will perform an action, you'll choose what you want QuickBooks to do. QuickBooks performs any action with a check mark. A task is an event in QuickBooks that prompts someone within your organization to do something. In this case, follow up with a customer about their unpaid invoice. You can uncheck the checkbox if you don't want QuickBooks to do this, and edit it to change the name of the task and who QuickBooks assigns it to. QuickBooks will send this reminder to the customer's email address, but you can CC or BCC other email addresses, like someone on your team, and you can also personalize the message they'll receive. When this and other workflows trigger, QuickBooks can send an email to your team summarizing it and other workflows. This is a nice way to keep up to date with all of the automations happening in your company. And finally, QuickBooks can send a notification to someone on your team that has the QuickBooks Online mobile app installed on their phone or tablet. When you're done, select Save, and then select Save and Turn On. QuickBooks lists the workflow in the My Workflows tab. From here, you can see a variety of information about your workflows, like who created them and when. You can also turn them off or on, and you can edit, copy, and delete them. And if you want to see when QuickBooks ran a workflow in the past, you can check its history. With some workflows, you can also run them now. It's important to note that you can usually have multiple workflows for the same type of action. Now you're ready to set up your own workflows to automate tasks in your business.